basically we are building the first one. So now you go here on this part, basically you search for what you want. So for example, so if we're building for the first one, I'll search A, then I just click here and search. So yeah, it actually takes some time, so just be a little bit patient. Okay, so now you can see the pane appears. So you just double click it and it can fill up. You see, done. So after a pane, I have something called constant. So you delete this and just write constant and also search for it. So you see, I also find it constant. You just click it here, and also there's something called a scope, and then you also search it. So you need the scope. On the last thing is summing. So you search sum. It's a summing point just but you can just only search sum. So here's the sum. We need this one. You can select it here. So now you can edit your sum however you want. So you just double click it. So in this case you can see here it's positive and positive. But now if I want positive and negative, I can just change uh, this and just put negative. Automatically the diagram will just change and be negative. But on our simulation, we are trying to create each positive, so let's just leave it like that. So we just click apply after we are done, then okay. So now we need one more component. Let me just check just in case. Um, then our last component is a step. So a step, basically we're looking for, yeah, kind of something like a sine wave. So you must, yeah, look for it and actually find the one that we need. So we just gonna start to scroll here and just find the right one. So we need a here, it has a step. So we put the step here. Then it's up to you. Then you just connect after you just connect and here you connect and you connect. Okay. Then this was connected to the coming point, so you just drag and connect. And now the last thing, these numbers they may change on the document they are given. So if you read the document they are given, so our constant in this case is 3. So how do you change that? You double click and go and change the constant value. In this case it's 3. Then you click OK. Then okay, our gain, I'm not sure what is our gain. Our gain is 2. So you double click again and then you find that it's equals to that. So now remember, if you can notice, it's written in y of t, what. So let me just raise it. So since it's written s of t here, so you can just say click here. On the, can you just click on the empty space? You don't click the line, just click above here, the empty space. And then you say create an video. Then for me, I just say bold. So this thing may be confusing. If you want to write in small caps, you must turn caps lock on. If you want to write in capital letter, you must turn off caps lock. I know it doesn't make sense, but yeah, it works like that. S of T, so we want small letter, so we want this one, so it's F of T. Then we just click. You see, now we F of, we do the same thing here and here and what the rest. So if I want here it was, I think it was 3, it was written 3, so I just click here and just say create animation. Then I just write 3, then I just make it. If you say hold, then I just click 3, then I'm done. Then after that, to see the wave, so you double click on this one and then you run. So then you run the simulation model. Um, this is when you turn where the wave is showing it. So if you can see this wave and the one on the document is exactly the same, meaning I'm correct. So you can just see the screenshot of this.